Today we're looking at the most mana expensive token generators in Magic the Gathering. Are they worth it or are they just garbage? So we're going to start off with Christopher B's suggestion, the Invading Manticore. This is a 6 mana 4/5 zombie Manticore. And when Invading Manticore enters the battlefield, you get to amass 2. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on an army, which is a 0/0 black zombie army creature token. This card it's just terrible. Whoops, sorry, that's too harsh. It's not disqualified. It's just bad. It makes a token. The 6 mana for just a 4/5 with like a measly body. I mean, this is a common for crying out loud. This is like the type of thing you find at a thrift. It looks fancy, but it's the type of thing you find at a thrift store for $2 because nobody really wants it. You know what? The thrift store wants to get it out of the showroom floor. Okay, next up we got Adeptus with Mortarion. The Demon Primarch. This is a 6 mana 5/6 demon. It's a Demon Primarch. Flying. Primarch of the Death Guard. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do, create X 2/2 black Astartes warrior creature tokens with menace. X can't be greater than the amount of life you lost this turn. I think this is pretty good. So at the beginning of your end step, so we can do this every single end step. That is a repeatable token generator. A little bit of a clause. X can't be greater than the amount of life that you lost this turn. So you gotta lose a little bit of life. And you know what? No pain, no gain. I like the repeatability about this card. Next up, we've got Jackal Gaming Wolverine Riders. They are Coma, the serpent that makes tokens. Are they? Okay, 6 mana 4/4. Oh, you're talking about the alternate card was Coma. Okay, Wolverine Riders, 6 mana 4/4. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. But the toughness coming with this elf is only 1 life. I think that is I think it's a miserable token. I don't think it's a whole lot. I mean, I might be underestimating the other elves that you put on the battlefield that could gain like a huge boatload of life. Oh, you know what is the good thing about this is usually elves, they're dumping a bunch of elves on the battlefield at one time. They usually have like the big turn where they go off. And I guess on that turn, you're going to gain like a big boatload of life. So the life gain thing, actually, you know what? One life gain at a time. It's good. I want to make it rhyme, but I couldn't do it. Next, we got Steve Cooper with Clone Legion. Clone Legion is the, what is this, 9 mana sorcery. For each creature target player controls, create a token that's a copy of that creature. This card is insane. This card's insane. Anything you can do, I can do better. I basically just copy your entire board. Plus, I still have my old board attached to it. Next, we get Toilet Duck with Liliana Dreadhorde General. So if anyone's confused about the rules today, any card 6 mana or higher that makes tokens is totally fair for this game. We have 6 mana, 6 loyal to Liliana. Whenever a creature you control dies, we get to draw a card. That's value. +1, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. That is not the greatest, but it goes up. Can defend herself. It's not like the zombie can't block. -4, each player sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice, and then -9, each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifices the rest. This card's great. This card is good. It's actually a very I think even at 6 mana, it's quite an affordable planeswalker at that. Indiana Jones with the Serpent Generator. From Legends was one of the first token generators. First being the Hive in Alpha. Yeah, Little Deadfly tried to suggest the Hive, but unfortunately it was 5 mana. It's all 6 mana or higher. Let's big mana generators. Also big mana. Serpent Generator is a 6 mana artifact. Pay 4, tap, put a 1/1 snake artifact creature token into play. This creature has, when this creature deals damage to a player, that player gets a poison counter. Honestly, not in love with this card. This is not a good one. That's a lot of mana to get so little. This is the slowest poison deck in the history of Magic the Gathering. By the time you get this thing assembled and start attacking, your opponent has a defense. The defense, I tells ya. You know, the reason cards like Glistener Elf are so strong is because, like, it kills you before you can even get something on the board to block. Plenty of time to block this thing, that's for sure. Vibrant Toucan with Tetrabus. I didn't even know this made a token. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention close enough. 6 mana for a construct with fly. It's a 1/1 with flying. Creature enters with 3 +1/+1 counters. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may remove any number of +1/+1 counters from this creature. If you do, create that many 1/1 colorless Tetravite artifact creature tokens. They each have flying, and this token can't be enchanted. Great. At the beginning, okay, well, they can't pacifism my damn tokens. Well, that's good news. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile any number of tokens created with this creature. If you do, put them a +1/+1 counters on the creature. So like you can make the creature bigger by getting rid of the tokens, or make the creature smaller. I don't know. They disassemble or something and then reassemble, like a Power Ranger Zord. If anyone knows what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, I caught weak. Card is very weak. Not worth it. Cletus. Man, did I lose so many games. I'm gonna be a little biased. You mean I think the Blood Chief? Oh, I thought you meant the Trader. I didn't even know there was a second Cletus. Okay, well, oh yeah, the other one, it doesn't. It's too cheap for this show. Not mana expensive. Vibrant Toucan says this is the only card that mentions the Tetravite creature type. That's a very rare creature type. The Tetravites. Sounds like a termite. Kalidas, Blood Chief of Get, is a 7 mana 5/5 vampire warrior. 3 black, tap. Destroy target creature. If that creature is put into a graveyard this way, put a black vampire creature token onto the battlefield. Its power is equal to that creature's power, and its toughness is equal to that creature's toughness. You know what? I actually like this card. I think that's pretty good. So it's like, it's sort of like Royal Assassin, except like what you kill, you get at the same time. Removal and board presence all wrapped up in one Kalidas. Rice with Stormherd. We're going to make a herd of something. 10 mana, sorcery. Create X 1/1 white Pegasus creature tokens with flying, where X is your life total. That's a lot of mana. I don't know about this one. And you know your life total might not even be great that by the time you cast this card. It might. I imagine this card is like pretty high variance. You're either going to make like a million 1/1s and probably win the game, because like who's going to block like a million 1/1s? Or you're going to make like, I don't know, a portion of 1/1s, because that's when you get to 10 mana in this game. So anyway, little high variance for my taste. Felicia with Calamity. The Galloping Inferno. It's a horse? It is a horse. 6 mana for a 4/6 horse mount, to be specific. It's got haste. Whenever Calamity Galloping Inferno attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature that's saddled at this turn and create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Repeat this. Repeat the process only once, because if you do it again, then I guess you get to keep doing this again and again and again and again and again. I have no idea how. I mean, it's at the very least a 6 mana 4/6 haste creature. The saddled one is really easy to pull off. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know about this. I gotta make a judgment call. I don't think it's worth it. It's not striking. You know, it's not speaking to me immediately. Like, wow, that's amazing. So it's gonna be put to the side. Okay, a Somberwald Beastmaster. This is from Old Boy. This is a 7 mana 1/1 human ranger. When Somberwald Beastmaster enters, you get a 2/2 wolf. You get a 3/3 green beast. You get a 4/4 green beast creature token. And creature tokens, you have Death Touch. I think that's pretty good. So you put up an immediate wall. Also, excellent blink target. Keep blinking this card. You get every single time you blink this thing, it's like you get like 3 more creatures. It's devastating. It's absolutely devastating. Mercenary with Dovescape. This is a 6 mana enchantment. Whenever a player plays a non-creature spell, counter that spell. That player puts X 1/1 white and bird creature tokens with flying into play, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. I would actually lean to say this is not a good token generator because it's not really going to be generating you the tokens. I mean, yeah, I guess it does. Player play. I mean, so I guess what you put this in a deck where you have a bunch of expensive cards, but your entire deck is like super clunky. Because if you play a big expensive card, you get it countered, you get a bunch of birds, which hopefully like outnumber all the small number of birds your opponents have. Okay, you know what? I'll give it credit for this. It's a powerful effect. It's a very powerful effect. You play Counterspell from that set? Do I? Charge a Badger. Timothar, Baron of Bats. Ye Bats! Timothar is a 6-mana 4/4 Vampire Noble. Ward, discard a card. Very annoying. Whenever another non-token vampire you control dies, you can pay 1 and exile it. If you do, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying, and it gains. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice and return the exiled card to the battlefield tapped. Interesting. It sounds like a lot of work, though. It sounds like too much work. So I gotta pay 1, and I still gotta connect with the stupid thing. Not to mention, the card doesn't even go to my graveyard, which is not a good thing, because that will, like, you know, reduce the graveyard synergies. And if they kill the bat, well, then the card is exiled for forever. I'm never getting it back. Mudasir with Ritual Chamber. So much work to get that card back. Sounds like a lot of fun, though. Okay, Ritual Chamber is part of a room. Oh, this card. This is a Pioneer All-Star. I don't know if it's still a Pioneer All-Star. It used to be. Unholy Annex on the left side. It's basically like Phyrexian. What is it called? Phyrexian Arena. The beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, though, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. Now, where are we going to get a demon from? Well, the Ritual Chamber on the other side for 5 mana. You get a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying. 5 mana, 6/6 flyers. Not that bad. We got Richard, Squirrel Nest. I want to say this is very overrated by today's standard, but I mean, it's a classic. 3 mana, enchant land, tap that land, get a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Just make sure your land doesn't get blown up, that's all. Kano with Sublime Epiphany. Pioneer's sort of dead. Well, it's still kicking around. I was looking at the metagame this morning. Doesn't look good. It does not. Looks awful. Mono red is awful. Sublime Epiphany. Love the art. If I remember, this card is like super jank. 6 mana, instant. You can counter a spell, counter a target activated or triggered ability, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, create a token. That's a copy of target creature you control. Or target player draws a card. Actually, this thing's amazing. It's a little too expensive for like competitive Magic, but like, oh my god, for casual Magic, the card does everything. Imagine if there is a trigger and a spell on the stack at the same time, you could basically just do everything. Counter that spell, counter that triggered ability. I'm going to return that permanent back to your hand. I'm going to make a token of my card, and I'm going to draw a card. Choose one or more. I would like the works. Just like when I go into Subway to get my sandwich, they're like, "What do you want for vegetables?" The works. Yeah, banana peppers and all. I love it. Squirrel Nest was disqualified. That's right. Okay, let's go back to disqualify Squirrel Nest. I didn't even see that. Thank you for looking out for the show. Squirrel Nest is 3 mana. This is all about big amount of cards. Big mana. The CMC has to be big. And if you're wondering why the room counts, it's because they actually have to add both CMCs 3 and 5 together to make 8. That is the official CMC of that card. We've got Benjamin Berkey's Hazazon Tamar. Ooh, a blast from the past. And we'll take a look at that past, but not before we thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite place to get my Magic the Gathering cards. If you're looking for some mana-expensive token generators, look nowhere else than Fusion Gaming. And not to mention, oh my god, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming out. They're coming out fast and furious. Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, and who am I missing? Michelangelo. I watched them as a kid. Will I watch them in today's metagame? We're going to have to find out. And don't forget, if you want to pre-order any cards or get some of those big mana expensive token generators, don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your purchases, and it supports the channel. And I hope you like it. Who wouldn't? Who doesn't like a deal? Okay, next. Okay, we're at Hazazon Tamar. It's like 7 mana, 2/4 human warrior. Yeah. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Hazazon Tamar entered the battlefield since the beginning of your last upkeep, what? Put a 1/1 red, green, and white sand warrior creature token onto the battlefield for each land you control. Those creatures have when a permanent named Hazazon Tamar isn't on the battlefield, exile this creature. Do they like a rat? What does that mean? Since it entered the battlefield since the beginning of your last upkeep. That doesn't make any sense. What's the Oracle text here? When a Hazardon enters, create a X/1/1 sand warrior creature tokens that are red, green, and white at the beginning of your next upkeep, where X is the number of lands you control at the time. That's it. At your next. Oh, so you only get one? Oh, it's a. So, there's like a weird ETB. It was like a weird way of saying ETB back in the day, I guess. This isn't even the old text. This is not even the ancient scripture. This is the ancient scripture. On the next upkeep after Hazazon is put into play. Oh, that sounds actually more like an ETB. What a weird card. Okay, Christmas Pterodactyl with Depose and Deploy. We're going to depose of you. 2 mana, instant, tap target creature, draw a card. Not bad. Deploy for 4 mana. Instant, create 2 1/1 Thopter, colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. Then you gain 1 life for each creature you control. Blah! No, I don't like it. The token part did not compensate for the depose part. Depose card is great. It's like very close to like Fire and Ice, where the ice was like tap target permanent, draw a card. I mean, depose is basically the same thing. Hexenort with Arden the Usurper. By the way, none of these cards are getting we're not getting disqualified. I love all your cards. I just don't think they're worth it for the mana cost. Spending 4 mana for 2 1/1s? I don't think so. Arden is an 8 mana 4/4 Elder Human Noble. It has very main character energy right here. Elder Human, an Elder Human Noble. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. And it also has Star Scourge. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard. If you exiled a card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 5/5 black demon. This card is absolutely insane. The card is absolutely bonkers. It's graveyard hate, and also it just generates creatures every single turn. The beginning of combat on my turn? Well, I get that. Like, every single time it's my turn again. Well, he is the Final Fantasy 15 main villain. Very main villain energy. Next we've got... Okay, we'll do Grave Titan with Bolt. I think Grave Titan's great. I don't care if it's a trap. Like, I've got a lot. It's a 6 mana, 6/6 Death Touch, and when it enters the battlefield, you create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. It's like basically the artificial Primeval Titan enters the battlefield, get a bunch of lands to trigger your Field of the Dead and make a bunch of zombies. Why work so hard when you have Grave Titan? I like this card. I think it's good. John, Serpent Generator. We did that one. I thought it was poop. I thought it was poop. Paroxysmix. I can't pronounce your name very well. Old One Eye. The Old One Eye. 6 mana for a 6/6 Tyrannid. Look at that. We have a second 40k card on the same show. What is this? Adaptus's other account? That's okay. I'm just kidding. Trample. Other creatures you control have trample. When old what other creature? Oh no, other creatures you control, not all creatures. When old one eye enters the battlefield, create a 5/5 green Tyrannid creature token. That's pretty good. And then fast healing. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, return old one eye from your graveyard to your hand. I think this card's great. So it's very hard to kill because you can bring it back by discarding cards. It's basically 6 mana, 11 power in play. And it's a bunch of it's just a bunch of beef, really. It's fine. And then if you can, it's a decent blink target if you can do that. But what I like most about it is like if it dies, well, no, it didn't die. It actually comes back. Next up, we've got John with Feral Incarnation. Feral in there it is. Is it a 9 mana sorcery with Convoke? Put 3 green beast creature tokens onto the battlefield. Just seems, you know what? It just seems underwhelming to me. It's a very honest card. It's doing exactly what it said it's going to do. We got Nola with the super chat Wormcoil Engine. Card is still good. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this card. 6 mana, 6/6 worm, Death Touch, Lifelink. When it dies, you get a 3/3 artifact with Death Touch, and you also get a 3/3 worm artifact creature token with Lifelink. Still a great card. Great beater. Great, gains life, blocks stuff really well, gets in the red zone really well. Nothing's changed to Wormcoil Engine. We got Regluk with Sin. Spira's Punishment. Never heard of it. Okay, Sin Spira's Punishment is a 7 mana 7/7 Leviathan Avatar. Maybe I've seen this card before. Flying whenever Sin enters or attacks. Exile a permanent card from your graveyard. At random, however. Then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat the process. So we are absolutely going to hit... create a create a token. Hold on. When it enters or attacks, exile it. Oh, it has to be a permanent card from your graveyard. And if you hit the land, you get a re-roll. So if you hit an instant or sorcery, that's it. We're done here. But we keep going otherwise. You get to do it every turn, but there's no... The problem is there's no guarantee that you actually hit a creature, although you can sort of manipulate your graveyard to make it work. I'm going to lean on saying it's a little bit on the not worth it side for 7 mana. I'm leaning that way, but you know what? If I played against this, maybe I could learn otherwise. Because maybe you manipulate your graveyard that you're always going to get a copy of exactly what you want every single turn. Just have only lands in your graveyard turn. That's right. You could have, well, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Funway, do we do the Desolation Twin? Nope. Oh my god, the twins! We're gonna get beaten down by some twin Eldrazi's. 10 mana, 10/10. We cast the spell, create a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi token. I think it's a very, very honest card. Very not worth it though. I don't know. Does anyone want to play? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Like it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's super terrible. I just don't think it's that great. Well, maybe I should look at it from the Eldrazi's point of view. 10 mana is like, what, 7 mana? Maybe less than that? So or like maybe even like 6 mana. So is it worth it for 6 mana to have 20 power in play? Do you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. They got like, you know, all those soul lands, mana ramp. 2 for the price of 1. And it's just important to know that the price of 1 is not the same price. I mean, like 10 mana to an Eldrazi player, that's like 6 mana for a regular player, you know what I mean? Yeah. We got Wins with Pandemonium. Yeah, it does that. Although I don't know what your commander is in this situation. Argentina with Baloths. Plural form. That you mean there's more than one? We want Baloths. Not to be mistaken with one Baloth. Oh no, it's Rampaging Baloths. 6 mana for a 6/6 Trampler and landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 4/4 green beast creature token. I like that. I think that's worth it. Every land that comes into play from here on out, you make like a bunch of bodies. And let's not forget the old trick of the fetch lands. Fetch, crack. No, sorry. It's like play, fetch, crack. And then bring it back with, what's it called? Crucible Worlds. Let's do it all over again. We got Rin here with the Skull Spore Nexus. Skull Spore Nexus is an 8-mana legendary artifact. Spell costs X less to cast, however, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Then maybe this card doesn't cost so much. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness, each equal to the total power of those creatures. So if they all died, they just become a fungus thing. Pay 2, tap double target creature's power until end of turn. Here's the problem with this card. Things have to go wrong for things to go right. Like your board, like things have to get sacrificed. Like it's an okay insurance policy, but it means like stuff of yours had to die for this card to work. It's okay. Okay, I'll give it the pass. I'll give it the pass. It does a lot of powerful stuff. It's like a really good insurance policy, by the way. Really good insurance policy whenever something dies. Next up, we got Etnik with Sandworm Convergence. This is an 8-mana enchantment. Creatures with flying can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. I like that. At the beginning of your end step, create a 5/5 green worm creature token. Is that worth 8 mana? Creatures with flying can't attack you, but they can attack you otherwise. Probably putting that not worth it pile. It's a nice card. It's very interesting. I really admire cards that will always give you a creature no matter what every single turn. I don't know if it's worth it for 8 mana here. It's like 8 mana, do nothing. That's my biggest problem. It's like, I'm soaking up my turn doing nothing to put this 8 mana card in play. And maybe it protects you. I mean, the dragon players are going to hate you. They'll absolutely hate you. Yeah, it's the reverse to Fairy's Moat. I might be horribly underrating that. I might be just grossly underrating that. Like, maybe a Teferi's Moat that makes a body every turn is amazing. Maybe it's unbelievably amazing. Vac with Summon Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round Table. It was a combo. 8 mana for a 3/3 indestructible Saga Knight. And for chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're creating 3/2/2 White Knight creature tokens. Okay, did this card age well? Because at the time that we reviewed it, I thought it was like sort of poopy. Creating 3/2/2 White Knights at 6 mana. But you do get it 4 times. But that's 4 turns. We have the 5th turn, the ultimate end. Other creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. Put an indestructible counter on each of them. I know it's steep. Oh, it's steep. All these cards are super steep, you know. It doesn't age well at all in standard. No play in standard. Well, how about like well, we have poop. It's poop. It's a good reanimation target. It's also indestructible. Well, for that much. It can't be that good of a reanimation target. Everything is a good reanimation target. Okay, I'm gonna put in the poop side then. We're putting the poop side. We'll Pacers Fan Forever Primeval Bounty. Has not been done. 6 mana enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you get a 3/3 beast. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put 3+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Oh, and landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, gain 3 life. That's amazing. I think that's a lot of value that you can get pretty easily. So this is a card where probably, like another card, I'm not thrilled about tapping out and doing nothing. But on your following turn, as you start playing lands, you're going to recoup some life that you lost because you probably got your face beat in a little bit. I think you can make a comeback. I like what it does. We have Voltlin, Dragonback Assault. And we'll take a look at Dragonback Assault, but first we have to thank another sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on Magic Online, my favorite digital platform for playing Magic. It's great for competitive players, great for casual players, or if you need a fresh, just change of pace and play any format at any time, because you can do that when you're renting the cards with Mana Traders. You don't own them, you just borrow them, and then you send them back to play more decks and more formats. You can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_G4U for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. It's cheap if you like to play millions of decks. It's expensive if you only play one deck, but you know, it's for the people who like to play a ton of decks. You like that variety. Oh, go on. I can't. Oh, sorry. I almost skipped through the Dragonback Assault. This is a 6-mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. That's pretty good, actually. All right, so you got like an Anger of the Gods, at the very least, attached to this card. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. I think this card's great. I like it a lot. So like you can blow up. It's basically, it's sort of like, it's like a mini board wipe. It's not going to completely wipe the board, but it makes good tokens too. Very good tokens. Gillam, Eris, Roar of the Storm. Whoa, this is 10 mana for a 4/4, but it costs 2 less to cast for each different mana value among instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. So in theory, it could be 6 if you're only a blue-red deck. Flying and Prowess. Whenever you cast your 2nd spell each turn, create a 4/4 red dragon elemental creature token with flying and prowess. That is nasty. That is absolutely nasty. I think that's worth it. A very nasty card. I think for 6 mana, a 4/4 like this is pretty ugly. I already hate cards like Monastery Mentor that make like 1 token, like 1/1/1, and this is a 4/4 with prowess. Rixazu, Toxtrol the Corrosive. This is a 7-mana 7/7. At the beginning of each end step, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. And whenever a creature you don't control with a slime counter on it dies, create a 1/1 black slug creature token. And for 2 mana, sack a slug, you get to draw a card. I think this card is beautiful. It's a beautiful card. I think it accurately... Well, first off, it shrinks everything. You're going to be shrinking them down to size. And slowly, you're going to get value out of them. They're definitely not going to attack into you with this card. One less face plant with 4th Eorlings. I think this is a legacy playable. The card I am in fact not the king of Rohan. Huh? Oh, X cards don't count. Not big enough mana. X is 0 on this show. We got a super chat from King Gruffles. The Omnath Locus of Rage. I wasn't aware that Omnath made tokens. Maybe I missed one. This is the angry one. This one is very, very angry. Needs a Snickers bar. 7 mana for a 5/5 elemental landfall. When a land you control enters, create a 5/5 red and green elemental creature token. That's got to be good. And when Omnath, whenever Omnath or another elemental you control dies, Omnath deals 3 damage to any target. That's beautiful. That's a very, 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 very beautiful card. Deal a lot of damage. The landfall cards are great because there's so many ways to trigger landfall or like wipe your lands and get new ones. So I mean, you landfall people, you know all the tricks. You know all the tricks. Cheat on landfall. Jeff with Body of Research just came in. Well, you're lucky then. 6 mana for sorcery. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of cards in your library. I think this is just going to be a big dumb creature with no other abilities. So I would say A 0/0 green and blue. Yeah, +1/+1 for X number. So like if your library could have 80 cards. Okay, I'll say it's worth it. It's close though. It's close to me. It's just a giant vanilla creature. You can chump block it, you know, dies to Doomblade, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, like big number. I'm leaning to saying it's not worth it. It's basically 6 mana for the greatest, what is it? Rotting Regisaur of all time. Yeah, big number. Imagine playing this in a Battle of Wits deck. Battle of Wits. I tells yas. Huge dummy plus greater good to draw your library. Yeah, well, you might die. you might die if you do that. Big dummy and commander, but it's big. Yeah, I know that's the way people will explain it. Ancient Copper Dragon. This card has gotten quite expensive. The Ancient Copper Dragon. Not a lot of copper there. I think it's mostly gold. So, false name, false advertising. 6 mana for a 6/5 Elder Dragon when flying. Whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll that d20. You create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. This is a banger. Just because, like, you can always use a boatload of mana. And with the d20, you're, like, on average going to get at least, like... I don't know what the true odds are. Like, I'd love to see what the distribution is for all the numbers. But, like, you know, you're at least... probably going to get around 6 or more treasures, at the very least. You're going to get a decent chunk of treasures out of it. The dragon is a cop. Warning! We have another super chat from Paces Fan Forever. Garrick, Apex Predator. This is the 7 mana 5 loyalty Garrick. +1, destroy another target planeswalker. +1, put a 3/3 black beast creature token with Death Touch onto the battlefield. -3, destroy target creature. You gain life equal to its toughness. And -8. Target opponent gains an emblem. Sorry, target opponent gets an emblem whenever a creature attacks you. +5/+5. And trample until end of turn. Very unpleasant. Very unpleasant planeswalker to have. Emblem to have. It's got... So some good things. It can sort of defend itself by like blowing something up. You can also put a blocker with Death Touch in play. I would lean to say this is worth it. Anytime you like play a planeswalker and put something in play to like threaten, you know, if you want to attack me, go for it. You're gonna lose the thing that you attack me with. Irethusa wrote a whole book. Azuri's Predation. I remember this card from game nights when Craig uses this when he high rolls, only for Josh to cast Mob Rule to steal all those beasts and lose. What a memorable show what that was, wasn't it? Okay, Azuri's Predation? I don't feel like I'm pronouncing that right. 8 mana sorcery. For each creature opponent controls, create a 4/4 green Phyrexian beast creature token. Each of those tokens fights a different one of those tokens. Oh my goodness. A very good card. I think. I mean, do you know what? It's like the boss versus another smaller token deck. You get a 4/4 equal to their 1/1s and 2/2s, and then you just kill them all off. They didn't see it coming. Jacob, Galta and Mavrin. Aren't the tokens really small? It's like a 1/1 vampire or something. This is a 7 mana 12/12 dinosaur vampire. It's got trample though. So when you attack, you get to choose one. You create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur creature token with trample, where X is the greatest power among other attacking creatures. You're not allowed to count Galta or Mavrin here. Or you create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is the number of other attacking creatures. Okay, so actually I got it wrong. You actually make a lot of tokens. You either make a lot of little tokens or you can make one big token. I approve. I do approve. Next up, we got Magnum Opus Gold. Actually, you're now known as Magnum Opus. Where's the gold part? Skeletal vampire. How long have you dropped the gold? Skeletal Vampire is a 6-mana 3/3 vampire skeleton flying. When Skeletal Vampire enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying. I guess that's why they fly. Why this thing's flying. 5 mana, sack a bat, create 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying. So it's like you tear it in half and you got 2 of them now. And then sack a bat, regenerate Skeletal Vampire. You know, I'm not vibing with this card, to be honest. I'm not vibing with it. It's make a lot of small things. I don't feel like the things that this card does are very relevant. Sacking a bat to regenerate our 3/3 that costs us 6 mana. There might... I don't know how to abuse this either. Unless you can make infinite... If you have infinite mana, you can make infinite bats. It's very old. It doesn't seem that old to me. I mean, it came from the Guild Pact, I guess. There are older cards out there. We got Jordan with Godsire. Oh my goodness. This is an 8-mana 8/8 Vigilance. Oh, okay. Tap, put out an 8/8 beast creature token into play that's red, green, and white. I was about to like just say this is underwhelming. It's still on the lower side, but at least has vigilance, so you have the option to attack first, and then at end of turn make your 8/8 beast, so you can attack and tap it at the same time. Definitely on the lower side though, because you do have to wait a turn to get your tokens. Although the tokens that you make are pretty big. They're very, 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 very big. 2006 was only 2 decades ago. Dissension? Oh my god, that was 2 decades ago. Time flies, people. Time flies. Well, we got Leon Corgi with the Mirror Battlesphere. Okay, that definitely is great. The Mirror Battlesphere. 7 mana, 4/7 Mirror Construct. When this creature enters, you get 4 1/1 Mirror Artifact creature tokens, and when the creature attacks, you can tap any number of mirrors you control, and if you do, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, and deals X damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. So tap a bunch of mirrors, mirror shoot you. I remember it wasn't even good in standard. Definitely, there's a lot of these cards today, they're not good in standard. Standard is pretty good, you know, in the grand scheme of things. We think it's like small peanuts or something, but even Terastodon wouldn't see. I don't know if Terastodon stopped playing standard. Someone is willing. I'm willing to be fact checked on that though. Stratodon? No, I want Terastodon. No, I know what you're talking about. Is it TA? How do we spell Terastodon? Stodon. No, it's not that either. Does anyone know how to there only one R? Oh, Terastodon. And it's Todon. All right. I mean the card is a legend, really. It's a 8 mana 9/9 elephant, enters the battlefield, blow up 3 permanents and their 3/3 green elephant creature tokens. A lot of strategy in this card. You could blow up your opponent's stuff, give them 3/3s. You could blow up your own stuff, and you make yourself an army for blocking or attacking. Okay, let's go to. I think we did Dovescape already. Anyone with no card yet? Unlocked with Lathless. Lathless Dragon Queen. We've not done it. It's a 6 mana 6/6 dragon flying. Whenever another non-token dragon you control enters, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. And for 2 mana, dragons you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Just good enough. Just good enough. I assume you're gonna put this in a dragon deck, so you can make a lot of dragons. Does require the downside of these cards is like you have to untap with them. If you don't get to untap with them, then this card is worthless. I'll definitely give a lot more value to the cards where you are immediately going to get the token. You don't have to worry about the card, dying till next turn. What the hell? Oh. Never mind. We got Pistol Shrimp. Pew Pew with Army of the Damned. I don't know if this is because it's expensive. Well, maybe it's not that expensive, even for black. 8 mana sorcery. Create 13 tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. And it's got flashback. Yeah, I have to say this is good. That's an army in a can right there. David Sampson, Goblin Marshal. The army in the can. 6 mana 3/3 with Echo. When the creature enters or dies, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. No, definitely not worth it today. You're better off just playing the, I don't know, the crappier goblins that make a bunch of tokens. This ain't no Muxus. You know, I mean, you put this next to Muxus these days, this is awful. Sadly. I don't think this card was even anything way back in the day. I will give it this. It's got a banger picture. I like the picture. It's a great picture, great pose. Yeah, back in the day when the creatures sucked super bad. Are there enough army in a can cards for a show? Probably. So like a card that makes potentially makes 2 or more tokens. Yeah, we could make a show like that. Leslian, Chandra, Flameshaper. She made tokens? Chandra, Flame, Shaper, or Caller? No, there's a Shaper. 7 mana for a 6 loyalty Chandra. +2. Add triple red. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Choose 1. You may play that card this turn. +1. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste. And at the beginning of the end step, sack this token. -4. Chandra deals 8 damage, divide as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. I actually don't know if this card is worth it. Okay, my favorite part is actually the +2, so you get a little bit of a rebate from playing this. So it's 7 mana, then you get the 3 mana back, and you get card advantage. Maybe that's just good enough. The problem with the create token part is you need a creature in play, you need to have it targeted, and then even if you make the token, you lose it. I would say card is fine. Probably pretty bad on the token generation side, though. I didn't know Mog War Marshal is a callback. You do now. The Hive is actually not 6 mana. It's 5 mana. It's gotta be 6 mana. God, must be big mana. Big mana today. We got a super chat from Steve Cooper. Thank you very much for your super chat. Reckless Endeavor. Let's go gambling. And a dono for the chat. Reckless Endeavor. This is 7 mana for a sorcery. Roll 2 D12? Yeah, I guess that's possible. And choose 1 result. Oh, we're cheating. Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to that result to each creature. Then create a number of treasure tokens equal to the other result. Oh, I see. Interesting. So we're going to deal a bunch of damage, and also we get a bunch of treasures. I like it. I like this card. It's not bad. It could backfire. Hopefully you're good at rolling dice. Rolling dice is good. It's pretty important. Can't wait to roll a D2. Oh wait, coin exists. Yeah, it's the D2 is basically the coin. Okay, we're gonna give a super chat to Remco. Elrond's Epiphany. Oh my god, this card didn't this card get banned? It got banned somewhere. I don't know if it got banned in standard. It got banned somewhere. Oh, I think maybe it got banned in historic, and then they changed the art. They changed the templating, or maybe it was alchemy. 7 mana for a sorcery. Create 2 1/1 blue bird creature tokens with flying. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile Elrond's Epiphany. Mostly valuable because of the taking an extra turn part of this card. Mostly. It took a standard ban. It died for bad design sins. The Red Scout, March of the World Ooze. This name doesn't even sound like a magic card. 6 mana for an enchantment. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6, and their oozes in addition to their other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. So creatures you control, they become 6/6s. And if the opponent plays spells, we get a 3/3. I like that. Yeah, I can get behind a card like that. That sounds like fun. Especially in Commander. People will play stuff all the time. Where they can not play their spells. Lord Jeraxis with Marionette Master. Does Fabricate? Absolutely, Fabricate counts. So it's a 6 mana 1/3. It's not very big. But it's got Fabricate 3. When this creature enters the battlefield, you can either put 3+1/+1 counters on this or create 3 1/1 colorless servos, which are tokens. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to Marionette Master's power. This has got to be on the weaker side. It's too small. You got a 1/3 here that made 3 1/1s. I think otherwise, yeah, Fabricate is definitely good, and I think there are quite a few good Fabricate cards out there if anyone wants to share them. The Big Squig with Sapling Nursery. Eight mana for an enchantment, Affinity for Forests. Oh, basically it's like a 2 mana card. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters the create a 3/4 green tree folk creature token with reach. Sounds good. For 2 mana, exile this enchantment. Tree folk and forest you control get indestructible until end of turn. Banger card. Very good token generator. Maybe it's not that easy to get Affinity for Forest, but I think if you try hard, you'll make it work. This is a new card too. This is a super new card, fresh off the presses. Dinglebag with Hydra Broodmaster. This is a 6 mana 7/7 with Monstrosity X of green and double X. When Hydra Brewmaster becomes monstrous, create XX green Hydra creature tokens. So it's a big vanilla creature that makes a bunch of other big vanilla creatures, and it's really mana intensive. I don't know. It's vulnerable. I look at it as the type of card where you're gonna play it, you're gonna go monstrous, and they kill in response, and then you big sad. I think it's very vulnerable, a very vulnerable type of card. Bingo! Too much X on a real card. Yeah, that's true. Actually, we got XXXXXXX. Seven times. Unbelievable. Is it 7? Yeah, it's 7. A rare feat. Really. Spectral Maniac with Morden Kanan. What's this thing all about? 6 mana for a 6/6. +2, draw 2 cards, and put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. -2. Create a blue dog illusion creature token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of cards in your hand. Okay, it's a very weird dog. -10. Exchange your hand and library, then shuffle. Whoa! You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. How easy to get the ultimate though? +2, draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. That's strong. I don't know about this dog though. It's just a random dog. I'm gonna put it in the not worth it pile. I could be wrong about this though. I'll tell you much. I like actually the +2. I like the -10. I don't like this -2 very much. Very vulnerable. This plus is counter doubler. Huh? Okay, next up, we'll go with bulky. Pursued Whale. Pursued Whale. It creates tokens. Not for you, but still. It's okay. Yeah, 7 mana for an 8/8. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1 red pirate creature token with this creature can't block, and creatures you control attack each combat if able. Spells your opponents cast that target pursued whale cost 3 more to cast. This is... Oh, so it's basically it's like ward almost. It's like a pseudo ward. Still probably not worth it. Very strange. Steve Cooper says this plus a counter doubler, so it enters with 10 counters off the bat. So Morton Kane. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. So there are those cards where when it enters the battlefield, it enters with double the number of like counters on it. You could say that with a lot of planeswalkers. It's more of a planeswalker thing than the token card itself. So if you want to count like, you know, those strategies, this is definitely a pass. But if you're not playing with those strategies, this card is pretty naked by itself. It's not, well, I don't want to say it's not super naked. Like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I just wasn't, you know, I looked at it like the pursued whale. You know, it's got something going for it. It's got like sort of got ward. It's a big creature. Am I gonna play it? No, probably not. You could play in your dog deck, I guess. Islarf with Azuri's Predation. I want to say you didn't spell Azuri right, but maybe you did. Maybe, yeah, that's Azuri. Azuri's Predation is 8 mana sorcery. For each creature opponent controls, create a 4/4 green Phyrexian beast creature token. Didn't we look at a card like this? It's not the same one, right? Each of those tokens fights a different... No, it has to be the same one. We did this card already. Unless this is different. I don't remember the Phyrexian part. We did the card? Okay, I'm not crazy. Mapius, Dragon Lair Spider. Arethusa is like, I suggested this. This is my card. The Dragon Lair Spider, 6 mana, 5/6 with reach. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. I'm a fan actually of these types of cards. I like this. So it's pretty good on defense, and like your opponents, if you're playing Commander, your opponents have to start playing anything. They're not gonna not do things, okay? So even when it dies, you'll get a 1/1 out of it. Local Yoinker. I have no idea what that avatar is, but I sort of like it. Awaken the Blood avatar. What are the rules behind this? Does it combine both sides for CMC? I don't remember how the double-sided cards work. I don't know if it's all based on the front side. I think it's based on the front side. And the backside, like, I don't know how to judge the backside. Does this get disqualified or not? It's gonna come down to the rules. I don't remember how they count CMC for double-sided cards. What the hell does note mean? Double-sided card CMC are based on which side you cast. Otherwise, only the front side counts. Okay, so this is... Okay, well, we'll just judge it for the other side then. Awaken the Blood avatar. Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature sacrificed this way. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature token with haste. And whenever this creature attacks, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. For 8 mana, okay, 8 mana, do you know what? It's basically like a board wipe, sort of. And you make an army that has like sort of an evasive way to attack the opponent. Let's get... Who has no card? Okay, Isla. I think Isla still doesn't have a card. My new commander instead. Selvals, the Eager Trailblazer. Is it in English? Okay, there we go. It's probably this thing. Oh, it was Selvala. 4 mana for a 4/5 Elf Scout Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. You get activated only as a sorcery. Tap, choose a color. Add 1 mana of that color for each different power among creatures you control. Banger card. It's sort of really, it's really bad on the creature side, but you get a free, basically get a free creature every single time you cast a creature. This is an illegal card. It looks very legal to me. Or did they errata it or something like that? Oh, Force CMC, very illegal. Yeah, that's right. This is legal. Why I read this whole damn thing? This is big mana value card day. You have a big mana. Okay, anyone with no card yet that I might have missed? I think maybe we got everybody. Force CMC, but it's green. What green? So who cares? No, we gotta be big mana today. We care. That's the whole point of the show. Indiana Jones, Verdant Force. It's all good. It's all good. His life. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's not the first, second, third, fourth. I've disqualified so many cards over the last like 6 years. It's unbelievable. We have Verdant Force. This is 8 mana, 7/7 elemental. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not really that thrilled about the big dummies making like just one token. Otherwise it's sort of like a vanilla creature. And you only get it at the upkeep. You gotta wait till next turn for that damn thing. Adeptus, Thunderhawk, Gunship. Thunderhawk, eh? Gunship, eh? Does this card exist? There it is. The Thunderhawk Gunship. It's a 6 mana 6/6 vehicle. It's flying. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/2 white Astartes warrior creature tokens with vigilance. Whenever Thunderhawk Gunship attacks, attacking creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. You get all this for 6 mana? That's pretty good. It's not bad at all. 6 mana for a 2. It gives me what's it called? What's that cat thing? Asika's Chariot vibes. It's very Asika's Chariot vibes. Okay, we've got Cairo with Brutaclad. Brutaclad. The Telcor Engineer. Six mana for a 4/4 creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 mirror artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. I like it. That card is quite good. It's interesting. I find, is this somebody else's account? Did I give you a card already? Did I give you a card, Memer Man? I don't remember. I could be wrong. I'll give you a card though, just in case. Or maybe you're just copying everyone who says no 2 cards yet. Because if you didn't. Yeah, so if I didn't give you a card, so people are saying N2CY because they haven't got a second card yet. Because they already got a card already. So for you, you just say NCY. Or I don't remember. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, I'm just a little confused. That's okay. We'll give you a card. We got Coma World Eater. This is a 7 mana 8/12 Serpent. The spell can't be countered, trample, and ward 4. When Coma deals combat damage to a player, create 4 3/3 blue serpent creature tokens named Coma's Coil. This card is insane. This card is absolutely, arguably I'd say a danger. I've actually played against this card in Commander, and it was surprisingly it wrecked us all. Yeah, we weren't all new here once. You gotta learn the ropes. Gotta learn, yeah. NCY equals no card yet, and then N2CY no. Because I try to get around to everybody to make sure everyone gets a card. Like Larry Law hasn't got a card yet, so I don't want to end the show until Larry Law gets something. Day of the Dragons. That's the whole idea here. Day of the Dragons is a 7 mana enchantment. When Day of the Dragons Every dragon has their day, apparently. When it enters the battlefield, exile all creatures you control, then create that many 5/5 red dragon creature tokens with flying. When Day of the Dragons leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all dragons you control, then return the exiled cards to the battlefield under your control. So basically, oh, so it like switcheroos your dragons? So you can convert like a bunch of random tokens into 5/5s? But the problem is, if you got rid of tokens, then those tokens aren't coming back. I'm getting like not worth it vibes out of this card. I wanted Day of the Dragons to be good for a little too long. So some people tried harder on it, huh? Tried harder. Okay, that's it for today. Everyone got a little something here. Y'all got a little something. So turns out most of them are worth it. I think most of them are worth. They're not that bad. In fact, I probably should have ramped it up. It should have been like 7 mana value or higher, because apparently there's a lot of cards that make tokens for like 6 mana. As usual, everybody, if you want to be part of the show, be here 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I will see you there. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thank you so much for being here today, everybody. People like, who do we got here? We got Mercenary, Steve Cooper, Kano, Oh Boy, Bell, Indiana Jones. We got Jeff, John, Dinglebag, Mappius, Adeptus, The Big Squig, Jacob. We have Benjamin Berkey. We got Pistol Shrimp, Jess, Remco, David Sampson. Who else do we got here? Kano. Toilet Duck. Cards that really need new Secret Lair artwork. Maybe. Little Deadfly, Mappius. Am I missing anybody? We got anybody? I think I got everybody. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep bringing those coffees. I'm going to keep bringing up the magic around here. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.